Alright troops, ready to dominate PvP as an Assassination rogue? Following on from Volume 1, this guide will break down the essentials of maximising your damage and mastering your rotation. So let's dive right in. First and foremost, your job is maintenance. You've got two major bleeds, Garrote and Rupture, to keep up, as well as Crimson Tempest if talented. Additionally, we have a damage buff, Slice and Dice. Ensuring maximum uptime on these abilities is crucial, and here's how you do it. Always keep Garrote, Rupture, Crimson Tempest if talented, and Slice and Dice active. Use efficient combo point builders to keep these abilities rolling. Don't slacken this, it is key to dealing consistent damage. Look for chances to apply improved Garrote and Rupture to multiple targets. This will create more pressure points for you to exploit, increasing your overall damage and creating opportunities for your team. Keep improved Garrote up as much as possible. Use Vanish or Shadow Meld aggressively to reapply it, especially before you burst. This can catch opponents off guard to lead to higher damage windows. Monitor the cooldowns of abilities like Blessing of Protection, Cauterizing Flame, Mending Bandage, Dwarf Racial and Cloak of Shadows. Plan your burst windows around these cooldowns for maximum impact. Sometimes patience and waiting out these cooldowns can make the difference between a kill and a missed opportunity. The new talent that was introduced in Season 3, Sanguine Blades. Boost your bleeds when you stay above 50% energy. Use Thistle liberally to maintain your bonus, particularly during burst phases. Keeping an eye on your energy bar ensures you're always ready to maximise your damage output. Now, let's dive deeper into the mechanics of maintaining your sustained DPS, an essential aspect of mastering Assassination Rogue in PvP. Sustained DPS is all about attrition. To maximise your kill windows, you need to focus on maintaining your buffs and debuffs efficiently. Here's the priority list to follow. Garrote, your hardest hitting dot when used from stealth. It features energy bar thanks to venomous wounds. Always maintain improved Garrote. This dot not only deals significant damage over time, but also synergizes with your energy regeneration, allowing for a smoother rotation. Rupture. Keep a long duration Rupture active, especially when it's spent with indiscriminate carnage. Alongside Garrote, these are your main sources of consistent damage. Ensure that Rupture is applied to as many targets as possible to maximise pressure and energy returns. Crimson Tempest. If talented, keep Crimson Tempest rolling, as this is a strong AoE bleed that will ensure spread pressure on the enemy team. Keep Crimson Tempest rolling by spending 4 to 5 combo points. Slice and Dice. Get this up early and keep it rolling with Cut to the Chase. If Slice and Dice is about to fall, use Envenom to extend it, ideally at 4 or 5 combo points. The increased attack speed from Slice and Dice significantly boosts your overall damage and combo point generation. Combo point builders. Use Fan of Knives if it can hit 2 or more targets. Otherwise, use Mutilate on single targets, up to 4 or 5 combo points. This efficient use of your combo point builders ensures that you maintain your rotations and maximise damage output. When it comes to your combo point builders, understanding when to switch between Fan of Knives and Mutilate is crucial. Fan of Knives should be prioritised in multi-target situations to generate combo points rapidly, when Mutilate is your go-to for single target scenarios. This balance ensures you're always ready to unleash your most potent abilities at the right time. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for: how to burst as an Assassination Rogue. We'll be covering 2 sequences: full burst with all cooldowns, and a Kingsbane only burst. First up, full burst with Deathmark and Kingsbane. Apply Garrote, Rupture and Crimson Tempest if talented to the target with Slice active. Build to 5 combo points and use Kidney Shot. Activate Deathmark, use Shiv and then Thistle. Use Kingsbane for a huge hit. Build with Mutilate and dump combo points with Envenom. Vanish, Cheap Shot to extend the lockdown and refresh improved Garrote. Continue building and spending with Envenom for the rest of Kingsbane and Deathmark. Kingsbane only burst. Ensure all your maintenance abilities are active. Build to 5 combo points and use Kidney Shot. Use Shiv, Thistle and Kingsbane. Build with Mutilate and dump combo points with Envenom. Vanish, Cheap Shot, Garrote to extend the lockout and increase damage. Continue using Envenom for the rest of Kingsbane. Executing these burst rotations effectively requires precise timing and an understanding of your enemy's cooldowns. Be mindful of your opponent's defensive capabilities and aim to burst when they're least prepared to mitigate your damage. This strategic use of your cooldowns can turn the tide of the battle in your favour. Openers can be tricky, so listen up. Your goal is to apply improved garrote and rupture to multiple targets with indiscriminate carnage, and to lock down quickly with cheap shot or kidney shot. AoE maintenance opener. Use subterfuge to apply garrote back to back, even on a single target. This increases the duration of improved garrote due to the pandemic mechanic. Apply rupture and get slice and dice rolling quickly. This setup provides a potent burst window but lacks immediate lockdown. Lockdown first opener. Lead with cheap shot or kidney shot, follow up with AoE garrotes and ruptures. This delays your damage but helps peel enemies off your teammates. Choosing between these openers depends on your strategy and the situation at hand. If you need to control the battlefield early on, the lockdown first opener is your best bet. However, if you're looking to apply immediate pressure and force your opponents into a defensive position, the AoE maintenance opener will serve you well. Remember, in a 2v2 or a 3v3 situation, it's often fine to sap the enemy healer or an off DPS, but don't stress over this too much. Sap has a high chance to break due to AoE, so focus on your bleeds and lockdowns for more consistent openers. Now that you understand the basics, let's dive into some advanced techniques that will set you apart as a top tier assassination rogue. Preemptive positioning. Always position yourself to maximise the effectiveness of your bleeds. Stay within range to reapply garrote and rupture effectively without overexposing yourself to enemy attacks. Energy management. Mastering energy management is key. Use abilities like Thistle Tea at strategic moments to ensure that you have energy needed for crucial moves. Keeping your energy above 50% to benefit from Sanguine Blades requires careful planning. Cooldown synchronization. Synchronize your major cooldowns like Deathmark, Kingsbane and Vanish to create devastating burst windows. Timing these abilities together can overwhelm opponents and lead to quick kills. Adaptation. PvP scenarios are unpredictable. Be ready to adapt your strategy on the fly. If your initial burst is countered, switch to sustained pressure approach and wait for another opportunity to strike. Now let's explore some opener variations based on different scenarios that you might face. For example, against healers. Sap the healer to prevent immediate healing. Open with the garrote and rupture on the primary target, and then use kidney shot on the healer once sap breaks to apply additional pressure. Against high mobility classes, use cheap shot to lock them down before they can escape. Apply garrote and rupture quickly just to maximise that damage before they can disengage. Follow up with a kidney shot if they use their escape ability. Against stealth classes, use fan of knives to reveal them. Immediately apply garrote and rupture to prevent them from re-entering stealth. Stay aggressive and maintain pressure to keep them on the defensive. Each of these scenarios requires a slightly different approach, but the core principles remain the same. Adapt your opener to the situation and always prioritise maintaining your bleeds and buffs. Assassination rogues excel in coordinated team play. Communicate with your team to maximise your impact. Focus fire. Coordinate with your teammates to focus on a single target. This amplifies your pressure and increases the chance of securing a kill. Or use stuns and slow to peel for your teammates. This can turn the tide of a fight by giving your allies the breathing room they need to recover or reposition. Coordinate your crowd control with your team. For example, combine your kidney shot with a polymorph or a fear from a teammate to create extended CC chains. And align your burst windows with your team's cooldowns. Combining your damage with your teammates' abilities can lead to devastating results. So, before we wrap up here, here's a few final tips to keep in mind. Mastering Assassination Rogue requires practice. Spend time in the battlegrounds and arenas to hone your skills and refine your strategies. Keep up to date with the latest patch notes and meta shifts. Understanding the current state of the game will help you adapt your playstyle and stay competitive. Watch high-level rogue gameplay to learn new techniques and strategies. Analyse their play to see how they handle different situations and incorporate their tactics into your own playstyle. And remember, PvP is dynamic. Be ready to adapt your strategy based on your opponents and the flow of the match. Flexibility is the key to success. And remember, mastering Assassination Rogue in PvP requires attention to detail and precise execution. Keep your bleeds and buffs active, spread pressure effectively, and time your bursts wisely. With these tips, you'll be a formidable force on the battlefield. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon for Volume 3 next week, where I'll be discussing more useful tips to help you become the ultimate assassin. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the battlegrounds.